Hi, Jay here. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic for my training today, and that is flyer marketing, because flyer marketing reaches more people even than email marketing. Now that's not just me saying that, okay? Let's just go forward just for a second. Statistics taken from the Direct Marketing Association, DMA. They say that flyer distribution is one of the most affordable and effective methods of advertising, with 48% of consumers responding to flyer advertisement. The DMA research shows that 48% of consumers actually visit the website, and I'm going to say slash capture page, advertise. Now, why is that important? Let's just talk about email marketing. Everybody knows email marketing has been out there for years. If we take the United States of America, they say that the average is 17.69% of people who get an email will open it. Okay? So the only thing you're depending on is your title of your email to get someone to open it. Internationally, they're saying it's 24 point some percent. Let's just talk about the USA for right now, 17.69%. Here's the difference. Now, if you look at just these few example flyers that you have here, not just your heading, but the different colors that you put on cause people to pay attention. That's what causes people to pay attention. Like the red and the black combination here, or the blue and the red combination over here. That's what gets people's attention. And that's what causes them to have a 40% of consumers actually visiting the website slash capture page. Okay? And then it says as many as 79% of recipients either keep, pass on to a friend, or glance over the content of a flyer distribution. Okay? So that's a lot. That's a lot. They're going to keep, if they keep it in their house and they didn't see it the first time, that gives them another opportunity to go back to it. And remember again, we talked about what? What's going to get them to go back to it? Those loud colors. That's what's going to get them to go back to it. Okay? And then it says 30% of flyers are kept for at least a few days, and 13% are kept for over a week. Now let's just say, for example, it's a bright yellow flyer, or orange flyer, or something like that, with just black print on it. That color is going to sooner or later get to your curiosity. And then, of course, what are they going to do? They're going to go to your website slash capture page and view your content. That's what it's all about. That's why we're doing flyer marketing. Okay, now let's move on. The objective of flyer marketing. The end objective of a flyer is to pique interest enough to get people to go to your capture page or to call you for a link to your capture page. You will be surprised how, through having your team duplicate, how fast the numbers will grow. Because remember now, when you're advertising, okay, that's for your business. When you have team members advertising, they're affecting your business also, because of the fact that you're getting overrides, etc. and so forth. Okay, so let's just take a look here. All right, here's an example. Let's say you're putting out 200 flyers a day. Now, just for 6 days, we're going to give you Sunday off. So that's 1,200 flyers in a week, times 4 weeks in a month. That's 4,800 flyers in a month distributed. Okay? Now, you have 3 team members. There's you and 3 team members. You take on 3 team members this week as an example. So it's you and 3 team members. There's 4 people. You're each putting out 200 flyers a day for 6 days. That's 4,800 flyers in a 6-day period of time, times 4 weeks. That's 19,200 flyers in a month affecting your business. Right? Because of duplication. If these people are under you, you're getting paid overrides or something from these people, it's affecting your business. That's very important. Now, let's go down just one more. And we're only talking about 10 people on your team. These numbers can go crazy. So with 10 people on your team, that means that that number ends up being 12,000 a week times 4 weeks, 48,000 flyers in a month. Let's just have some fun here just for a second, if I may. Let's take that 10 and go times 10, so that's 100, right? So that means there's 48,000 times 10. You got 100 people on your team all doing the same thing. That's 480,000 flyers out there affecting your business a month. Can you see your money growing? Can you see the importance of flyer marketing? Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about, just for a second, there are different types of flyers. Now, I've put here the average in America, which is the 8.5 times 11 inches, or in European they will call it A4. Now here's another type of flyer that most people don't think about, and it's posted stickies. These are flyers also, because of their size and of course that glue on the back, you can put them in various places. I'm just going to run a few off the top of my head. If you're at a gas pump, what's it take a second to put one on there? You're talking about ATM machines, a lot of different places you put them. We'll get into that in a second. And then of course you have your drop cards, and we're going to discuss that one also. Alright, so here we go. This is a sample of your 8x5 times 11 inches. Okay, I just use, because this is what's very important about this right here. If you notice I have a color one, which normally will catch your eyes. Now understand, they're more expensive. So a black and white one will work just as well, because what do people, they're going to read on there? Work from home. It's the biggest thing that's on there, what most people want to do. And this is tired of living paycheck to paycheck, so you get them with your wording. Right? And if you want to spruce it up, you just take that and have that black print on a lively color flyer. I don't care if it's a bright red, orange, yellow, okay? It will stand out and will get the same effect, and of course it's cheaper. Now as you make more money, you invest more in yourself. Okay, but this is just 3 examples here. Now of course, flyers come in different sizes. Let me give you a tip on another way to save money on this right here. Okay, this is what it is right here. This is your 8x5. Okay, well this one right here, that will fit in there 4 times. So therefore you could have 1,000 printed up, right? And then you just have the printer cut it, and then you've got 4,000 flyers, and you've saved you some money. Right? Because the flyer, believe, to get the message across, it does not have to be that big. Right? That's just a little tip there on saving money. Alright? So let's move on. Now, this is one I love because, again, it's an inexpensive way. The only thing you need to do, and I've got it down here, you need some Posties, different color Posties. Alright? That's just a few of the colors. And you need a stamp. Right there. There's some type of stamp made up. If you look here, just on this one right here, I'm sorry I can't get it much larger, but if you look there, that's even a picture printed on there. This person actually had these printed, right, with stick on the back. That's just another way. They've got it stuck on a newspaper. These type of flyers, of course, Posties nowadays come in different lengths. If you notice here, you see them on a windshield. There's on somebody's mailbox versus stuffing it on the inside. Person is more likely to see this before they see all that down inside of there. Okay, so you can have them made up different ways, and they're another form of advertisement. Now, flyers, here's what's very important about flyer advertisement. It's something that you have to do consistently. Okay, I can think of a number of people who have built their businesses off of flyer marketing. Now, one I just happened to think of, she's now a director with a company, but I'm going back 10 years ago when she first started. Her name was Tricia Smith. Okay, some of you may or may not know her. But anyway, her story is the fact that through a divorce, her and her 3 kids were kind of left to fend for themselves. So what she did was, when she joined her first company, she went out, her and her 3 kids, they distributed 800 flyers a day for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, enough people had visited her capture page and viewed her information that she was earning $10,000 a month. Now, is that going to happen for everybody? No. Okay? But I'm telling you that it can be done. I know more than one. Another friend, he's now into a different, I think he's into the Forex industry now, so he's moved on. In fact, he even teaches it. But this guy was the 200 flyer a day. I don't care, rain, snow, whatever. He would not go home, and he built his business on 200 flyers a day. I guess that's kind of where I got that figure from. I can think of another gentleman. He's in a different industry, real estate industry. And since I've visited with him in 2005, it's something he taught me. A business card. A business card. This is what he utilized, okay, to give out daily. And remember, he's in the real estate business, and he consistently gives out 10 every day. He'll stick them in someone's hand. That's if he's visiting Starbucks in the morning, he's having lunch in the afternoon because he has to eat out for lunch, okay, or on the way home in the evening. He will get rid of his 10 cards a day. And, of course, this created for him a 6-figure income in the real estate industry. All right. I just wanted to show you some different things that you can do with stickies. I believe in them. Trust me, they really work. I used to use them when I was in the States in 2005 in Texas. Car wash. Awesome. Awesome place to get rid of some. All right, you're just walking by, and again, you stick one on the windshield in a proper spot. Usually the driver's side where they have to get into the car is a convenient place to put them. And normally they're going to grab them off. It was a nice one made up, nice colors and whatnot. They either look at it at that moment or they just throw it in their car. Okay, and they look at it later on. Remember, they said that normally a flyer lay around the house for a week. All right, let me move on to another one. This one I wanted to show you because this has been a favorite for years. The half $100 bill. It's normally folded like you see these down here in the picture. Okay? It's folded. It looks like a real $100 bill. But when they open it up, you see what's got your attention, did it? But normally you can put some type of business in there. Meaning you get enough room for your website, a short title. In fact, let me move down one. I'm going to show you exactly what you could put in there. You could stick in there something just like this. Right? That would fit on that card right there. Alright? So, they're not as expensive as you think, and this is something that you can move up to as your income comes in. Keep this in mind, very important. Your advertisement budget, this is only a suggestion. In fact, I'm going to give you a break. I'll say, as you're growing, should be 15 to 20%. And the reason I said 20% because a multi-millionaire, and I'm not going to name his name because everybody knows him in the industry, but anyway, this gentleman built a very huge business, and he taught me years ago 20%. 20%. Everything he did, he put 20% into advertisement of his earnings a month. All right, so you don't have to start out with that, but it's a goal, and as you're building, all right, you could start out from right here with the old black and white, and you end up going to the color. But when you get to where you can invest some more money, you definitely want to invest in your $100 bill because they work. Just imagine if a person walks through a mall and sees a $100 bill on the floor. I guarantee you, what he thinks is a $100 bill, he's going to pick it up. He's going to pick it up. That thing has been working for years. All right, I was going back to the reason I showed this slide right here because a flyer doesn't have to have a lot of text on it. This is very simple to the point. Heading: tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Okay. Now instead of earn $2,000, $5,000, I could have put learn how to earn $2,000, $5,000 without leaving your job. Okay. Or at the title could have been fire your boss in 90 days, or learn how to fire your boss in 90 days. And then it has my telephone number there, my website, and then what do? I help average people make money. Ladies and gentlemen, flyer marketing is just that simple. It's not difficult at all. So right quick, number one, I pray you got something out of this. Okay. And I will see you on the next training. Have an awesome day.